So first off, I'm going to start this video off with a massive shout out and thank you to Layla for this amazing piece of fan art. It is so adorable. It still blows my mind that anyone would want to draw me, but thank you so much. I love it. Hello everyone, so today I have another Plushy Dreadfuls unboxing, and this one's kind of exciting for me because I have paid for one of these. I can't remember what one I paid for, but the other two are gifted to me because Plushy Dreadfuls have finally announced an official affiliate program and I'm their first affiliate. Yeah, I can request I think 2 plushies a month, so one of these I bought. 2 of them were gifted to me. They were all on my wish list, so I'm really excited to crack into these. I do have an affiliate link now that will be in the description below, so any purchase that you make through that link, I will actually get a bit of money now. I'll get like a little cut, which is really nice because before I didn't get any kind of kickback. So now I actually do get 2 free plushies a month, and I get a little bit of a kickback when you use my link, and I have a permanent discount code now, not just the one where it's like 100 uses. This one is all the time. I believe it's RCChick, just RCChick or RCChick10. I will put it on the screen for you, but it will also be in the description below. So yeah, I'm gonna open this parcel and let's see what I got in here. You know, I'm gonna snip it. I will struggle with these. Okay, I'm so excited about these. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't gathered everyone together. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I think there was a bunch of freebies in there as well. So I got another Numbunny pen. If this is, I don't know, it looks kind of different, but if it's the same as the other Numbunny pen that I have, I'll probably include this in my giveaway. Oh my gosh, I have some extra stuff here. I thought these were stickers when I pulled them out, but it's not. What is this? A little coin purse. It's the Love Bunny coin purse. Oh my gosh. I love coin purses. I use them all the time. I actually very rarely use a proper purse or wallet. I like coin purses. This is just a side opening one, but I guess it's the top, I guess. But it's just, the print is on the side, which is kind of odd. I'd expect it to open up at the top or most of the way around. I'd have thought it would open from like here all the way around to here, but it just opens on this side area here. It's really cute and it feels nice too. It feels really soft, and it's got one of these wire attachments, and I see these on like AliExpress and stuff, but I've never actually used one. I don't know how you take them on and off. Oh, that pinged off. That kind of scared me a little bit. But yeah, it's it just kind of screws into that end and this bit moves up and down. I don't know if this bit can come off. No, that bit doesn't come off, so you can't lose it. I was worried that bit might ping off and be lost. But yeah, so it's going to be quite secure if you're attaching it to something, because it is metal after all. I was not expecting these. I didn't order these. These were definitely gifted to me. I don't know if you get these as free gifts for being so many. Like they often give free gifts if you're like one of the first 100 people to place an order for these things. So it might be that. That might be the reason why I have these. And then these look like fridge magnets. I think they are. And I've got, yeah, this must be like a free gift. This must be like a free gift that you get for ordering the purple Autism bunny. So I got 2 of those. These will go on my fridge actually, because I actually need more fridge magnets. I actually just bought a few more fridge magnets from Pop Mart recently, because my fridge is kind of boring. It's just plain black. And then I got like these little pumpkin ones. 2 of those too. So, as we just showed the Autism bun, let's get into that one. We'll do that one first. I've been so excited about these. I cannot like tell you how excited I've been. So here is the bag for the new Autism bunny, and I'm finally getting tested, guys. Like, a family member of my now ex-husband, they have offered to pay for me and my girls to be tested privately. So the 4-year wait on the NHS is now officially over, because we're going to bypass the NHS and I'm going to go private. So they said, like, from when the testing officially starts, I've just finished doing the forms. Oh my god, it took me so long to do the freaking forms. So freaking long, because I had to do it for all of us, and there's like multiple forms for each of us, and I hate doing forms. And I even called them and said that, can I come in and do them with you, because I really struggle with forms. And they're like, oh no, you can't really do that, because that would like be an appointment and you have to pay for that. And it's like, you know, I don't think the family member would mind paying for an appointment if it helps me get the forms done fast. But they're like, oh, it's useful to know that you're struggling with this, because that is a sign of autism and ADHD. It's like, is this like some kind of cruel test? Like, it took me so long. Like, literally it took me about a month to get them all done, but I finally got them done yesterday. So from the point of us actually starting to be tested. They said I could have a diagnosis within 12 weeks. Oh, it's so good. So I'm not gonna lie, I need medicating. Okay, I do. I need medicating. I can't take regular like antidepressants and antipsychotics for my depression and anxiety because they make me more ill, which apparently is also another sign of autism and ADHD. If you have a neurodivergent brain, neurotypical drugs for things like anxiety and depression can have the opposite effect of what they're supposed to have, which is what was happening to me. It was bad. It was bad times. So I am like raw dog in life right now, and the only kind of drugs that potentially could help me are ADHD medications. And I would love that, because a lot of people who have had similar issues that I've seen online, they said taking those ADHD medications actually helped them with their anxiety and depression because they were feeling so much better with themselves for the ADHD and autism. So like, yeah, hope is on the horizon. But anyway, I'm sorry for babbling so much. Let's get into the bunny. So let's have a little look at her. I'm so excited because the purple is my favorite color. Oh my god, and she's beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. Is it just the one hand? It's just like the one hand. Like I think the other one is just one hand as well. The yellow one and the gold one. How gorgeous is she? I think I'm gonna have to dig. I've got a big pile of plushies right next to me, so I'm gonna have to dig out my other autism bunnies. Yeah, luckily the one that was up there has fallen down. I've had a disaster in my room. My room is insane right now. I've had 2 racks fall down and I've not managed to get them back up yet. So at least they are all accessible to me. I've just got to gather them all up. So at the end of the video, I will show everyone together, because I now have 3 autism bunnies. I have the gold edition, the regular edition, and now the purple edition, and she is gorgeous. This pink and purple, like, not only are the shades really nice, but I really love pink and purple together. It's such a girly combination, and I am quite a girly girl now in my older years. As a child, I was a lot more tomboyish, but as I've got older, I've become more and more girly. Like, I even went through a big goth stage. Like, I was a goth for a long time, but when I was a little kid, I had 3 older brothers, so I was very much a tomboy. I was always climbing trees and making mud pies and stuff. But as I've got older, I've embraced my girliness, and so yeah, I really love her. She is now my favorite aesthetically when it comes to the autism bunnies, because I really, it's right here because I love it so much. I love the textured ears in the gold one. If they made this version in these colors, that would have been like undeniable my favorite one. Probably they would never be able to bring out another one that I would like more than if they had this color with the sensory part of this bunny. Does this one have the... This one's arms doesn't reach, so this one doesn't have the magnet. I thought they all had the magnet. This one doesn't have the magnet on its hands. Maybe mine's faulty. Maybe mine just doesn't have the magnet, but I'm not feeling a magnet in its face or in its hands. So I guess that's a key difference. So it really depends if you want the sensory or if you want the cuteness with the little... But there is a difference between these. I actually thought they all had the magnet, but it is like this, the yellow one and the purple one has the magnet, and this one has the sensory ears. Now, yeah, like I say, if they had the sensory ears with the magnet and this color, my perfect autism bunny. Although, you know, if they released a pastel one, like the pastel tie-dye anxiety bunny, there would be competition, because I really love that one. I really love that anxiety bunny, but she is buried. She's buried in a lot of Labubu's and baby freeze right now. I need to get stuff sorted. I need to get these racks sorted, and I also need to get some new racks as well. But considering we're just talking about anxiety bunny, let's have a look at the new anxiety bunny, because I also got that too. There was too much purple this time. Like, well, was it last month these dropped? Too much purple. I cannot resist purple, and as you know, I do collect the anxiety bunnies. I am surprised that it came outside of its bag. It's always nice to pull them out and be surprised, but this one actually comes like outside of its bag already. Now the ears are gorgeous. They're like it's like they were a teal ear, but they've got this purple and blue and pinkish tie-dye going for it, but it's so super subtle, but it's such a beautiful ombre. Really love that. And the inside is a very solid teal color. It's so stinking soft. Oh my god, yeah, labels. I haven't read the labels either. And then let's have a look at the little bunnies. Like, the paranoia for my very first one and having one bunny missed. Like, I have to check them. But yeah, I have got 2 little teal bunnies, little bunny gremlins. I think they look so gremlin-like. They look so menacing, but they're super cute. And then the inside of the pocket is also teal. I love this colorway. It's definitely one of my favorites. it's going to be hard for me to choose. Like, this is now my second purple anxiety bunny, but this is definitely, I prefer this purple to the other purple, but I really love the pastel tie-dye one. So my two top favorites would be between this one and the pastel tie-dye, because if you remember with the original purple one, it wasn't my favorite. It was really surprising because when I got them, it was the yellow one that was my favorite. So I loved its ears. And this one has got such gorgeous, delicate, like, shading to the colors on the ears. I love that. But they're probably all going to be slightly different. Yours might be a bit more prominent than mine, but I love how subtle these are. I think that's really, really beautiful. It's almost elegant. And hair magnets work. So 2 magnets on this, because obviously the Autism one only has 1 magnet on their faces. This one has 2 for the super shocked, partly shocked, or completely relaxed. So I'm loving this. I feel she's a little bit on the skinny side though. I feel like she could be a bit chubbier, but she's very cute. I really enjoy her. Let's see what it says. This word always gets me caught up. I can read it in my head just fine. It's saying it. So this is the amalgamation alchemy symbol. Is this such a mouthful? That whole phrase is a freaking mouthful. But that is this symbol on the chest. Mottled ear colour for anxiety-induced paresthesia, tingling and cold feelings. So that is all of the mottling on the ears, that lovely colouring that I really like. 2 times worry bunnies for the gnawing sensations of multiple worries. And remember, like, if you have one of these, I think you're supposed to tell your worries to the worry bunnies and then put them inside the anxiety bunny so that your worries can be taken away. A bit like those old-fashioned worry dolls. But like I said before many times, I never do it because I always feel guilty giving my worries to anxiety bunny because it already looks so stinking stressed. So I just can't do it to it. But and the last thing says magnetic hands and cheeks for representing anxiety in multiple stages. Attached hands to cheeks, oh no, anxiety activate, and attached hands together, phew, anxiety be gone. So yeah, I forgot you can also have them touching at the front. You can also make them hold hands. So if you have multiple Plushy Dreadfuls that have magnets in their hands, you can attach them together so they're holding hands. Oh, there we go. This looks cute. It's just a cute thing to do. I'm so excited today. Why am I so excited today? I'm really excited. But yeah, super cute. Oh my god, I love it. And I haven't read the tag on this one. Let me do that. This one says infinity spectrum for neurodivergence. So that is on the tummy there. Looking to the side for eye contact avoidance. Covering mouth for social anxiety, stimming behaviors. And soft purple fur, relaxing lavender look. I really love the lavender. Purple is absolutely my favorite color ever. And I love teal. I love green. Green and purple are my favorite colors. But if you gave me a choice on a spectrum of greens, it would land on teal. So if technically teal is my second favorite color, because like out of like all the greeny tones, it's teal. And teal is also kind of bluey, which bluey is kind of like a purpley tone. Like it's like purple is kind of like a bluish kind of, like, to me, I see blue and purple look quite similar. So like I just love purple teal. This is such a lovely color combination. I adore it. Like, it might be my favorite. It's so calming. I really like the pastel tie-dye and this purple one. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I will put them all together at the end of this video. Let's have a look at the bag because we haven't seen that properly yet. I've got so many Plushy Dreadfuls bags and so many different anxiety bunnies because they do tend to change the anxiety bunny bags quite a lot. So this is the picture of the bunny on there, and on the back we have lots of worry bunnies. I love the anxiety bunny bags. They're some of my favorite bags that come with Plushy Dreadfuls because they are always a little bit different for each set. So I believe the 3 that we got at the same time, the yellow, the blue and the purple one, those bags were all the same style, just in the different colors for the respective bunny. But then the black one came out, had a completely different bag. The pastel one had a different bag. You know, they all seem to have like a different little theme for each one, and I love them. I feel like the quality in the bags are, this one doesn't feel like it used to feel, but this feels a little bit more rough, a bit harder. Like the other bags seem a bit softer than this, because I use these bags all the time. This is what I use for shopping, like, because you get charged money for buying carrier bags at the shop. So I just fill a backpack up and I put the backpack full of Plushy Dreadful bags. I will fill up the bags with my shopping, and then all the heavy stuff goes in the backpack on my back, and that's it's been like that for well over a year now. Since I started getting Plushy Dreadfuls, I've used their bags for my groceries. So I'm quite used to how they feel, and I feel like they're not feeling how they used to. I feel like they're not feeling how they used to. I feel like they used to be a little bit softer. They just feel different. I'm gonna check. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just extra sensory today. I have 2 of these Tokidoki backpacks, and one of them I use for the shopping and the other one I use for storing the bags in now, because I used to hang them on my door, but they just became too many. Let's get out. Oh god, they're all kind of falling together. I have like my favorite ones that come out with me all the time. Like I have like 6 bags that I tend to use all the time. So these ones are the ones that get used less. Normally, if my girls are going to come shopping with me, I'll let them pick a bag and they'll remember which bags are their favourites. And if it's not one of my usual ones, I let them get it out of the backpack. I have so many now, I never need to use all of them. No, see, this definitely feels different. Okay, I feel like these are thicker. So these new ones feel thicker. So they might be more durable. That might be what it is. That these are softer because they're thinner, maybe. But yeah, they definitely have a difference in their texture. The lining, yeah, it looks the same, but it's not a big difference now that I'm feeling them, but there is a difference. There is a difference. I think these are just thicker. I think that might be what it is, that these are thicker. Maybe they've just made them more durable, and that's what I'm noticing is like, oh, it's rougher or tougher feeling. And that this is just softer and more pleasant to touch. But they're not bad, it's just I noticed the difference. There's a difference. But it's not a big thing, it's just something that I've noticed, and I like to point out anything that I've noticed. It's not bad. And like I say, if it is thicker, then it's going to be more durable, which is going to be better for my shopping. So there's that. Now this one is one that I have requested many times. Many orders I have put on the suggestions for future bunnies, this bunny. And I didn't notice they were making it for a long time. And I was like, I think I was still requesting it. And it looked like they've been making it for a while. But this is Lucid Dreaming Bunny. And again, it's not come inside its bag. Oh, it's got rattles. This is really pretty. I am going to have to sleep with this bunny. Lucid dreaming is something that I didn't realise that not everyone did. Like growing up, I guess I had so much trauma. I started lucid dreaming from a very young age. I had no idea it was called lucid dreaming. As far as I was aware, I was dreaming like every other person dreamt. It wasn't until I was about 18 years old and my abusive ex, he was having a nightmare and he told me what his dream was and he didn't want to go back to sleep. And I was like, why don't you just do something different next time? And he was like, what do you mean do something different? I was like, when you go back to your dream, why don't you just do something different? Just change it. And he was like, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, you can. Like, I've been doing it since I was a little girl. And he was like, you can't do that, Rianne. That's called lucid dreaming and that's not even a thing. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I do it all the time. I just did not understand. And like, he kind of mocked me for it. Like the next day, he was a bit nasty to me about it for saying that I could lucid dream. But the thing is, I never said I could lucid dream. That wasn't what I said. I said, why don't you just change something? When you go back to your dream, why don't you just change something? I didn't know the word lucid dreaming. I didn't know that as a term. All I knew is how I dreamed. And since I was about 5 years old, whenever I'd have a nightmare, I would wake up and I'd go back to sleep and it would be the same dream and I'll just do something different. So I realized I'm in a dream now because I've already woken up once from this dream, so now I know that I'm dreaming and I would just do something different, right? And so dreams for me became very much like a video game, or nightmares anyway. Dreams, different story, but nightmares, yes, like they became a lot less scary for me over time. When it first started happening, like having nightmares and I would go back to sleep and I'd be in a nightmare again, it was really scary. I didn't want to go back to sleep. Like he didn't want to go back to sleep because I don't want to go back to the scary situation. But when I started realizing that this happens a lot, because I used to have a lot of nightmares, like a lot of nightmares, like multiple a week, and it just became what dreams were. It was like a video game. Like I would die, I would respawn in a new dream of the same dream, and it would just start again. And so I just realized if rather than running that way, I'll run this way. Rather than doing this here, I'll do that. You know, I would just do different stuff. And like I'd very rarely beat my dreams because they were like a game. And I very rarely beat them, but that was how I would get through the night. I wouldn't be scared. They wouldn't be pleasant dreams, but I wasn't like scared of my nightmares anymore because I'd just do stuff. just do different stuff. And some dreams were kind of fun, not gonna lie. After you wake up the first time and realize that you were dreaming and it wasn't real, then the dreams became kind of fun. There was like things that I would do in my sleep, you know, and I had so many nightmares a week, like it was fine. It just became fine. Dreams, on the other hand, are different. I don't know I'm dreaming when I'm having a dream. Because I don't know if it's because my brain really wants to believe that it's really happening, that I'm having like this really good dream, and so I can't distinguish the fact that I'm in a dream. But nightmares I can usually always tell, especially now as I'm older. Like I've been having a lot of nightmares lately actually, and I'm not even scared anymore. Like, and half the time I don't even bother changing them. I'm just like, I know I'm dreaming. I just know I'm dreaming. I'm like, oh, I'm in a dream. The amount of times in my head when I'm in the nightmare, I'll be like, oh, this is a dream. Like, I'll kind of like, it's almost as if I'm audibly saying it in my dream that, oh, I'm in a dream. Like, there's some craziness going around me that's more crazy than my actual life has ever been. So therefore, I am dreaming. I've been having a lot of nightmares again lately. And there was a big period of time when I became a mum where my dreams kind of stopped. Like, all dreams. Nightmares, regular dreams, it all stopped. When I was pregnant, I had some wacky nightmares and some wild dreams, but for the most part I don't dream that much anymore as I've got older. But when I do, like, I tend to know, apart from, like I say, when it's a good dream. When it's a good dream, I never know, and I can never have any control over it, and I always wake up disappointed that it wasn't real. So that is my story of lucid dreaming and how I became a lucid dreamer. It was something that happened really, really young. And I guess I never really talked much about my dreams. I tell the people if I had nightmare when it was like scary times, but when they became less scary, I didn't really bother about it. It didn't really bother me at all. And when I was much older, I really liked the Happy Death Day movies because I was like, that's how my dreams work. That's how my nightmares are. That's exactly what happens in my nightmares. I always die. That's when I wake up and I go back to the same dream from the very beginning. So I really, really wanted a lucid dreaming bunny. It's a little bit validating for me because I know in more recent years what my ex had told me, that it wasn't real, like people can't do this, and I knew it was true because I knew that's what I've been doing. What I described, he gave a name to it, but I knew that what I described was just how I dreamt, you know. I never had that many conversations with people about my dreams to realize that it was unusual, so I just thought everyone just did it. So that's why when I said it to him, like, just do something different next time, it didn't seem like it was a wacky thing to suggest to him. So I thought, well, he must have done it before, like, why not just do it again? Like, why are you so scared? Like, this is like baby stuff, like, you're scared to go back to sleep, why? It didn't make any sense to me why he would be scared to go back to sleep. So in recent years, I do know that, like, I guess it's been recognized as something that can happen now, that people can lucid dream. But to have something physical that I can hold that represents lucid dreaming makes me very, very happy. It's not my favorite design of a plushie dreadful though, but I do think it is very pretty. The thing I don't like about it is the stars, because they kind of feel like stickers and I feel like they're gonna come off at some point. But I do think it's really lovely colors, and I love that it's got stars on this like kind of deep purpley kind of background. Like what's the color I'm thinking of? Like a navy. It's like a muted kind of navy kind of purple color. Like, it's a very night sky kind of vibe. It's very peaceful, which is funny because my lucid dreams are not normally peaceful because they're normally nightmares. But I think it's really pretty. And then we've got this like yellow and green that goes into pink on the inside of the ears, which is really nice as well. It's a really nice contrast. Another thing I'm not too keen about are the cuffs. The feel of these are not too nice, but I'm going to put up with an awful lot with this bunny just because I love this bunny so much. If they ever make a version 2 that's a bit different, I'll obviously buy that as well, especially if it's going to be more cuddle friendly for me, because I do find that these stars and cuffs might annoy me, but I'm definitely going to be cuddling this bunny because I've been wanting it for so long. I do like the little pearl buttons on its chest, but I worry they're going to fall off as well. But if this bunny takes abuse and it doesn't look as nice in a year, I'm not gonna care. This bunny really is going to be my sleep friend. This is not so much like my other ones where some of them I cuddle, but most of them are display or companions when I'm going through something. But this is like a legit, like, this is going to be a cuddle buddy. This is a cuddle buddy for me. So I don't mind if this one gets a little bit beat up over time and its stars fall off or get chipped away. In fact, I'll probably like it if the stars fell off a little bit. I wish the stars were on here a bit different. So I love the star detailing. I just wish they weren't kind of stickery. So let's read the tag on it. So I've rambled a lot through that. I'm so sorry. So here's the little card for this one though. I'm going to show you the cards. What do the pictures look like on these ones? So there's the picture for the autism. So my brain is so scattered. And there's the purple and teal anxiety. So the card on here says, looks a bit different from normal. It hasn't got any symbolism on there or anything. It says, sweet dreams, little bun. When the clock strikes between thoughts and sleep, lucid dreaming rabbit awakens. Wrapped in starlight and stitched with spells, this quiet protector guides you through the veil, where dreams shimmer and shadows whisper. Squeeze gently to anchor your intentions, hug tightly to return from the clouds. Wherever you drift, you're never alone. Sweet dreams, Dreamwalker. Oh, Dreamwalker! That, I don't know if that's intended to be its name, but I am so calling it Dreamwalker. I have some... Oh, that's a shame. I have a little loose yellow thread here that I'm going to have to snip off. And hopefully it won't do any like permanent damage to it or anything. And it has got some symbolism here, but it doesn't say what it means. And it's only on the one ear. I do like this bunny a lot. It's got it on the head as well. It's a really odd one because I really like the bunny, but there's little parts of it that kind of, I wish were just a little bit different. But I'm willing to overlook them because I just love it so much. It means a lot to me. I think that's what it is. Like, it means so much to me to have this bunny that I love it. And I do love the colour. I do absolutely love the colour. And I love that it, like, rattles. Am I a baby for that? I love that it rattles. Better than a bell. I don't think I'd like a bell. I thought I like the rattle a bit more. And here is the bag for Lucid Dream. Oh, it has a wand. Yes, I forgot. I keep forgetting it has a wand, which is an attachment. I'm going to have to leave that off because I'm going to be cuddling it and I don't want to lose the wand. It's just going to be in my bed all the time. And then here is the bag, because this will be my new frequent use bag, one of them. So that is everything for this unboxing. That is absolutely everything. I have 3 new bunnies. I have the Lucid Dreaming bunny, I have the new purple Autism bunny, and the purple and teal anxiety bunny. Like I say, at the end of this video I will put a little video of me panning, so I can no longer hold all the anxiety bunnies anyway. Like the last video I did with the pastel tie-dye one, it was so hard to hold them all. You couldn't, there's some of them you couldn't even see. So I'm going to line these all up, take a little video of you seeing everyone together in their little groups. So I've got 3 of these now, the autism ones. I have 3 of those now. I've lost count at how many these are, because like I said, there's the original orange, then you got the 3 that come in a set, then you got the, well, they didn't come in a set, you had to buy them individually, but you know, they were released at the same time. And you got the black, the hot pink, the pastel. Is there another one? There's so many and I just keep buying them. Every time they release a new one, I'm buying them. I think there's another one coming out soon. I'm gonna have to get that too, because I'm committed to getting every anxiety bunny. Like I say, I have a lot of anxiety, so I should have a lot of anxiety bunnies. So yeah, I will show you what they look like all together as a huge collection. So I'm gonna love you and leave you here, but there'll be a little bit at the end. And I'm gonna say, if you don't mind, give me a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye. Okay, so it's time to announce the giveaway winner. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for entering, everyone. There was, I think, 15 entries. Thank you so much for entering. That was a whole lot of fun. If you want to know how this randomizer wheel thing works, I left that bit at the beginning there, so you can press pause and read through how it works. But let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see who the winner is. And the winner is, drum roll please, Brian Legault. Congratulations. So sorry to everyone else, but thank you so much for entering, and reach out to me, Brian, on Instagram to claim your prize.